I usually like to talk about individual games on this channel, but after playing Bayonetta 1 and 2 back to back in Astral Chain earlier in the year, figured it might be best to talk about the team that created them, Platinum Games. Let's do it. So I've been completely won over as a fan by Platinum Games, and it started in July of this year when I bought Astral Chain. And fast forward to today and having beat Bayonetta 1 and 2, it is quite obvious that Platinum Games has a style to them. A unique style that just kind of throws you right into the game right off the bat, action-oriented, quick and fast-paced. Usually has kind of like some darker themes to them. It's also flashy when it comes to either the colors and even the gameplay. And I absolutely love that they insert their logo just all around the games that they make. I think that's pretty cool too. And the first introduction to Platinum Games was Astral Chain, and it really rocked me with amazement. I was definitely a bit oblivious and late to the party with this release because my reaction to the game the whole time, especially at the beginning, was, oh my goodness, this is crazy. Has this ever been done before? And of course, everyone else who's familiar with Platinum Games would know right off the bat and talk in a way that was very, yes, that's Platinum Games, and they just kind of throw you in and you get after it and it's good. That's them. But for me, it was new and refreshing. I never played a game like this before. Now, apart from it being a brand new IP, it still had Platinum Games' digital footprint obvious all throughout. It had those very action-packed elements, those flashy graphics, the darker notes that intertwined within the story. It was all there and I loved it. And then I moved on to Bayonetta 1 and 2. And it was my first time ever jumping straight into a sequel for a game. And it was really cool to kind of see the contrast between the first game and the second. I was able to see what was added, what was taken away, what was kept the same. It was really, really cool to kind of just compare the two. And to be fair, I know Bayonetta 2 is kind of the fan favorite, but man, Bayonetta 1, I'm sorry, it was right on par with Bayonetta 2. It was so good. And sure, Bayonetta 2 is kind of the more maximized, glamorized version of Bayonetta 1, but when it comes to the basics and the combat and the story and just the overall features, Bayonetta 1 is a solid game. Now, there are two games in particular that I have not played that have been developed by Platinum Games, and funny enough, they are very different, and that is Neir, Automata, and the wonderful 101. And though I can't really talk too much about these games, I really do want to jump into them, especially Neir Automata, which quite frankly, it's grown on me. I didn't really care at first, especially knowing that it has so many endings. I really am interested now. I don't know if I'll play all the endings, even though I know it's encouraged, but just kind of this darker tone, this maximum JRPG. It's just very intriguing. And again, knowing Platinum Games, sign me up. And when it comes to the wonderful 101, this was definitely a game I just really didn't have any interest in, but again, another situation to where it's growing on me. And honestly, it might not be my favorite game, and it might be the least favorite from Platinum, but I won't know until I try it, and it still does look intriguing, and I respect that it's different. I mean, overall, Platinum Games has just really wowed me. I mean, I'm making this video for crying out loud, right? The games that Platinum Games makes is just so different and unique and honestly refreshing, because sometimes I'll just get in a rut when it comes to games, especially with Nintendo, right? You know, you play the Marios, you play the Yoshis, the Kirbys, just the colorful, family-friendly games. Sometimes you can kind of get burnt out and you just want something different. And thankfully, I think Platinum Games delivers and executes well when it comes to different. And it's refreshing. And well, I think it's just time to play some more.